As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. We'll have temperatures below freezing for tonight's game as the Steelers match up against the Ravens. I'm Al Michaels with my partner John Madden here to bring you today's game.
I'll tell you, if you're looking for someone to watch on defense, take a look at what he does all game long. Maybe he'll take on two blockers to free up someone else to make the play, or just plow over some lineman to get a sack. I'll tell you, when you talk about a defensive lineman, you're talking about this guy.
The Ravens will need their running game to be at its best. Otherwise, they could be in for a long day. The best way to neutralize a good defense is by running right at them. So look for this back to get a lot of carries early on. They'll also use the run to set up a few long throws if they see that safety is creeping up to the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Stove is just about ready to kick this one away. And a short kickoff from the 21. The Steelers will start this drive from the 33-yard line. Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up features two very unique coaches. Bill Cowher and the Steelers have great receivers and an excellent offensive line. But if they can keep their running backs healthy this season, look for Bill to return to what he's most comfortable doing, running the football. That one hit him in the hands, but it just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Second member of our EA Sports Coach Close-Up is Brian Billick and his Baltimore Ravens. Billick's teams have always liked to blitz, and they rely on outstanding man-to-man coverage by their corners. Throws it. Pass falls incomplete. Third down upcoming after that incomplete pass. Baltimore looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive. And the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
Miller is looking for a good punt here. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one. They'll spot this one where it went out. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. First and 10. Pressure gets the pass off. Good throw. The 40. A great pass and a great run after the catch.
Well, you talk about a defense breaking down. Here they give him enough time to get the long pass off. Then they let him catch it, and they let him run for a long game.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 31-yard line.
Driving back pass on first down. With the throw, incomplete. Washington displayed excellent anticipation.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 31-yard.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Passing to the left. The back was the target, but he couldn't bring it in for the catch.
The back, who is a good receiver out of the backfield, could really give you that extra dimension on offense. You have to find a way to try and catch it when your hands are on it.
The 31-yard line.
Throwing. Incomplete pass. He was wide open, but lost track of the ball just as it reached him.
It's hard to figure out how a pass like that can go right through your hand. The quarterback made the right read, and he delivered a very catchable ball. He just didn't catch it.
Stover, an attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's up. That one doesn't have the distance and comes up short. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 38. Passing on 1st down. Pressure coming with the throw. Hits him in stride. Can't bring him down. Amazing play by Ward.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Dennis flips the tackle. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
On the run, 3-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Dropping back. Closing in. Slings it to the outside. 3rd down, upcoming after the incomplete pass.
Intended receiver on the play.
Pressure, gets the pass off. Great throw. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down.
10 on the play.
So it's 1st and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line. Cross play to the right. McAllister came up from the corner to make the play.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Big stop here, D.
Baltimore comes out of the quarter defense. Steps up into the pocket. To the end zone. Well, the quarterback did his part.
That's got to be a little disappointing. He's been putting in a lot of extra time at practice catching balls. But it looks like he's really having a tough time keeping his concentration out there.
Baltimore with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Zeroin looks to the end zone. How frustrating. Nothing worse than dropping it in the end zone on 3rd down.
Yeah, you have to catch that one. That's why they pay you the big bucks.
Reed comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 45, back deep to return.
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 23. The Ravens will start this drive from the 40.
On the return.
Lewis, the deep back. Pass play here on 1st down with the pass. The 50, the 40. That was a great run after the catch.
Looks like the defense was caught out of position on that one. The secondary wasn't there to stop that guy after he made the reception.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Gets rid of it. There he goes. You saw the whole field was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when a defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
The Ravens line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. He tucks it away. Hurdles the defender. Number 41 makes the stop at the 17-yard line. Decent gain, about 4. Lewis. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
They're inside the 15. On the carry. And he's stopped at the 8-yard line. Fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a 1st down.
The Ravens line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Sixth play of this drive. Taylor, the man in motion. Lewis. Lewis couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against him.
He'll get it again. Runs for the tackle. Decent gain, about 4.
On the run. Gain of 4 on the play.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
Moving left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Washington. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
Stover comes into the game to try the field goal. And it's up. Through the uprights and good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 89. Back deep to
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 17. They're ready to go again after that last drive ended with a field goal.
Number 89 on the return.
It's 1st and 10. The Steelers line up in trips bunch. Gets the pass off. Great pass. Breaking free. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
That's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
Second and 5. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Gets the call. Play action with the throw, and he makes the grab. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chain. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 49-yard line. Under pressure, throws it. Looks like he might have had another option out there, John.
Yeah, he had a receiver wide open. He just didn't see him.
The Ravens come out in a nickel package.
On the 49-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Paddock sets up. Steps up into the pocket with the throw, and he hits his target. Great play there by Ward.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Bettis lines up behind his fullback in the eye. What a collision. 1 yard gain by the running back.
On the carry, 1 yard gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Using motion. Bettis can't wrap it. Bettis didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Closing in, rolling out to his right. This one falls incomplete. He had trouble bringing that one in.
You just hate to see that kind of thing happen. You're trying to get some momentum going or keeping your momentum going, then your guy drops a catchable ball to bring up 4th down.
Reed will try to come through with the field goal here. And it's on its way. And it sails right. No good. Lewis, the deep back.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Lewis. Bell stops him for negative yardage. He couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
Using motion. It's the toss to the left.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
He got his hand on the face mask there, and it cost him.
That defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
Third and 8. Ball on their own 29. Dropping back, he goes to the left side. Almost got it. He couldn't come up with the interception.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 42-yard line. The 40. Just a great punt return there, John.
And then he just ran out of steam. But I'll tell you this, he gave him great field position.
At the end of the first quarter, we're all even. Baltimore, 3. Pittsburgh, 3. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. The backs are lined up in an I.
At the 36-yard line. First and 10.
Maddox sets up. Loses one tackle. Allows a hit. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. Second and 3 coming up here. Aimed it off to the back. Bettis picked up good yardage and a first down on that run.
Yeah, the offensive line had a lot to do with that one. If your line could clear out a hole like that, it makes picking up those first downs a lot easier.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 25-yard line.
Fumble. The Steelers 5 on the play. They got that one back.
They just dodged a bullet on that one. Now they have to do a better job of hanging on the ball because they might not be so lucky the next time.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Dropping back. Throwing. Won't have to break stride. Gain of 7.
Number 87 on the reception. 7-yard gain on the play. Third and 3. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Toss play to the left. Bettis was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
This officially will be a 37-yard attempt. And it's up. Reed is having a tough time. He fails to convert on that attempt, his second miss of the game. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 27. Flings it to the outside. The receiver was able to get that pass under control and bring it into his body for the reception.
There's nothing that receiver can't do out there.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Pressure, looking for an option, throws it. Incomplete pass. He just couldn't find a way to control it.
I just don't know how you lose focus in a football game.
Out of the shotgun.
7. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Gets the pass off. Fourth down. Upcoming after that incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
This will be his second punt of the game. Here's the kick. From the 44-yard line. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Bettis is the deep back. It's rid of it. He lost it. The Steelers roll on it. So they get a second chance.
That ball just took a lucky bounce right back to the offense.
From the gun.
Second and 12. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Using motion. And he gets the delayed handle. A yard, maybe 2 on the count.
Gain of 2 on the play.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. Ball on the 46-yard line. The Ravens line up in the quarter defense.
46-yard.
With the pass, this one falls incomplete. Despite excellent hands and a pass right on target, the receiver can't bring it in.
He's a trusted possession receiver who the quarterback looks for whenever he needs a big catch. This time he dropped it. But I'm guessing that they'll continue to look in his direction when they need that big play.
Miller is back to punt. McAllister back to return. From the 13. He lost it. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10. Redmond with a man in motion. Lewis didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
The Ravens line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
25-yard line.
Under pressure, throws it. This pass is incomplete. Almost, but no catch.
This is one of those guys who's working really hard to improve himself. Every now and then he'll let one bounce off his hands like that, but most of the time you can rely on him to make the catch when you really need it.
Pittsburgh lines up with 7 guys in the secondary.
25-yard line.
Throwing. The pass falls incomplete. That pass was right there, but he was unable to hang on.
You got so much stuff going on out there. You got to get off the line. You got to run a good route. You have to read the defense. You got to get open. But the most important thing you do after all that is you have to catch the ball.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming with the throw. He couldn't bring that pass in.
Well, the quarterback did his job, and he delivered the ball right to him. He's going to have some explaining to do in the huddle.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 47-yard line.
Dropping back, Bettis. And he's brought down at the 48. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. They need 5. Ball on the 48-yard line. The Ravens come out in the quarter defense. Throwing. Great pass. Big-time play by Randolph.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 21-yard line.
Maddox sends a man in motion. Hands off again. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Hartwell. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
Dropping back. Closing in. Gets the pass off. The pass comes in low, but he has it. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your number. That was a good job.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Pressure, gets rid of it. Perfect pass. And he's brought down at the 7-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
First down and goal to go. Under pressure with the pass. Almost intercepted. Looking for the touchdown on first down, but couldn't get it to his target.
Shoot the gap.
Again with the carry. Touchdown, Steelers.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
Yeah, that was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
The kickoff team lines up. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 13. Breaking free. Runs him over. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. So they have 1st and 10 here. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Throwing. Incomplete. Well, the quarterback did his part.
Sometimes you see the receivers drop the easiest passes. They must be thinking touchdown before making the catch.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into a zone. It threw off his reads and where he thought the defense was going to be.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go.
Yeah, and you can't win if you can't convert 3rd down.
It's going the other way. Pulls him. The defender is there to make the play.
He just jumped right up there and picked that ball off.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Bettis, the deep man. Goes in motion. Closing in. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Dropping back. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. He dropped the ball. That didn't look like a bad throw.
Those short passes are supposed to make for easy completion. He just dropped it.
Madden sets up. Looking downfield with the throw. He's having a tough time getting anything going on this run.
You have to give credit to the defense out there. Those last few times he dropped back to throw, he didn't look comfortable. And that's because they did a good job of confusing him with their scheme and their coverages.
And we'll see if the kicker can come through with a field goal here in the first half. Reed heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. The kick is up. Not quite far enough, and the kick is no good.
If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 34. Redmond gets set. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. He just lost focus as he dropped the ball.
And the receiver just dropped it. I was watching him in practice the other day, and he didn't miss a ball. Looks like he just took his eye off that one. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
Dropping back. Pressure. Throwing. Incomplete pass. He got his hands on it, but the pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, and the receiver dropped it. He was either thinking about the hit that was coming or the run after the pass. But you have to think about the catch first. If you're the defense, you don't want to get flagged for interference and let them keep this drive going. They've done a good job the last 2 plays, so let's see if they can do it again.
Drops back. Under pressure. Great play in the backfield by Townsend. There was nothing open downfield, resulting in a big sack.
This team loves to play zone and pass cover. They'll use the cover 2 on just about any play, relying on the defensive front to create pressure on the quarterback. They'll blitz every now and then to change things up. That's usually inside the 20-yard line, and keep the offense off balance.
So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management. Bettis, the deep man.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Slings it to the outside. A lot of space in front of him. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
Dropping back to pass on the 1st down. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Baltimore calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. I'm sure they'll be going to the air as long as they have the ball. They come out in a dime package.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And it's complete. Maddox doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there. They can run about anything here in the next couple of downs. I'm sure they'd like to get a touchdown out of it, and that'd be a real boost for him going into the half.
1st and 10. Bettis in the backfield. To the air on first down. Throws it. Incomplete. McAllister was right there to break that play up.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play on the ball.
Maddox gets set. Closing in. Gets the pass off. He couldn't hang on to it.
He got open, and the quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't get it under control. The defense has to play smart and not have any stupid penalties that keeps this drive going.
Baltimore comes out in the quarter defense. With the pass, this one falls incomplete. The third down pass is dropped.
The offense executed the play just the way it's drawn up. The receiver just couldn't get it under control.
Reed leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. And it's up. Reed didn't appear to get all of it, and the kick fell short. We might see a quick pass here on first down. The Ravens line up in the shotgun.
First and 10.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Rolling right. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Baltimore will call a timeout here. They have one timeout remaining.
This is what's hard for the defense. It's been a tough first half, and now when the offense runs a no-huddle, they don't have much time to rest or regroup. That's why it'll be big if they can just hold them here to a field goal.
Sanders, the motion man.
37-yard
Pressure with the pass. He was tipped.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down. Now they're in the range for their kicker, but they should still be trying to move the ball quickly to get inside the red zone. If they can do that, then we might see them slow it down a little.
Lewis is the deep back, using motion.
37-yard line.
Under pressure, goes with a short pass to the right side. Right to him. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Didn't get much. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep three things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
They'll have to really get it because it'll be about a 53-yard attempt. The kick is up. And so the kick falls short. He just doesn't look comfortable out there. That's the second attempt that's been off the mark.
Sometimes you want to get a score before the half. But when you're leading in a game like this, you don't want to do anything risky. So you just run the ball and start getting ready for the second half.
Bettis. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have none left. A very well-drawn-up play.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down. This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent them from getting into field goal range.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Behind him, he has it. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
They'll go with a hurry-up offense. Spike stops the clock. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Pittsburgh 10, Baltimore 3.
Baltimore 3.
Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Reed in to kick this one off.
Kicking off to start the second half.
Short kickoff from the 15. Baltimore takes over, trailing by a touchdown.
Number 45 on the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 27. Pressure coming. Great play in the backfield by Gilden. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. Redmond from the shotgun. The Ravens using motion. With the throw, this one falls incomplete. He was unable to bring that one in.
That's the type of pass that you got to be able to hang on to.
Pittsburgh looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Steps up, tossing it over the middle. He hits his receiver, loses 1 tackle. Nice execution on that play call.
That pass play was almost perfect. The only thing they didn't do was score.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 42. He'll pass on 1st down. Closing in with the pass. He hits his receiver. Nice ball going through the air, and that'll move the chains. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
5th play of this drive. Taylor comes in motion. Hand it off. Smith created problems in the backfield on that one. Lewis couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Looks like a gain of about 2 on that counter.
2-yard gain on the play.
The Ravens line up in the shotgun.
On the 46-yard line.
Redmond sets up. Dropping back. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down. Randolph is the deep return man. Here's the punt. From the 22-yard line.
24-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Drops back, pressure, gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. That short pattern results in a drop pass.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high-percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big gain. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try to create extra yardage.
The delayed handoff nets them about 2.
Gain of 2 on the play. Third and 7. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Tosses it right. The 40.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Bettis lines up behind his fullback and beyond. With the throw, incomplete. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Looked like a sure bet for a completion, but he dropped it.
He had a tough time getting control of that one. It looked like the quarterback did a pretty good job throwing it. He just didn't catch it.
Baltimore comes out with 7 in the secondary.
43-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Quarterback did a good job avoiding the pass rush, but couldn't find anybody open.
That's the best way to do it. As a defense, you never want the quarterback to be able to settle in and feel comfortable in the pocket. Bringing guys in the blitz or playing bump and run on the outside can really disrupt the play's execution.
He's trying to pin them back as far as possible as he lines up for his third punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Lewis, the lone back. That's a 3-yard gain.
The ball carrier, 3-yard gain on the play.
They need 7. Ball on their own 28. Closing in, throws it, and it's complete. He saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. He's taken down in the backfield by Hampton.
Here's the thing. You have to realize that in this league, if you're going to make a catch, somebody's going to be there and try and knock it out of you. This time, he does a great job of absorbing the hit and still making the catch.
He's in for his 6th punt of the night. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 48. Using motion. Bettis. And he's brought down at the 45-yard line. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
Second and 3. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Tosses it out to the left. He's on the run. The 40. Good gain there and a 1st down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for 1st downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
First and 10. Again with the run. Bettis couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
3 minutes remaining in the quarter. Drops back. They'll go with a run once again. He's taken down at the 28. Picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
A little over 4 to go. Throwing. The pass falls incomplete. What happened there, John?
I think he just took his eyes off that one.
Receiver on the play.
This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. Reed janks that one, and the kick falls short. What do you think his coach and teammates are thinking? He's now missed 5 field goal attempts. Only one man in the backfield.
At the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Redmond sets up. They'll bring him down at the 36. Lewis was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Redmond with a man in motion. Another run. Picks up 5.
31 with the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
The Steelers come out on a nickel package.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Using motion. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Scott was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
He's been on the sideline loosening up, but yep, here he comes for the 7th time. Here's the kick, and he chooses not to return this one.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
On the call. Bettis couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
So it's 2nd and 10. With the pass, and he ducks out of bounds at the 37. Maddox has done a good job finding holes in the secondary on his way to over 200 yards passing. Using motion. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. This is the 4th time tonight he's been called on to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
They line up in the I formation.
At the 34-yard line. First and 10.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure with the throw. Incomplete pass. He just couldn't bring that one in.
He made the right read, ran the right route, but he ended up with 2 hands full of air.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Dropping back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Pass falls incomplete. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion. The Steelers come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Pressure coming, passing to the left. And he's unable to hang on to that one.
Looked like he had it, but the thing just popped right out of there.
Zastadil will come into this game to punt. Randolph lines up deep for the punt return. From the 46. Has room. The 20. And he showboats his way toward the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A huge touchdown on the punt return.
That guy just broke into the open, and then he was gone.
Reed comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And he checks on the extra point. That score coming on just one play, and the offense didn't even have to come onto the field.
This is where they're going to have to respond. They were unable to sustain a drive, were forced to punt, and now they find themselves in a pressure situation. If they aren't able to do anything again, what happens on the next punt return?
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
He gets the kick away from the 13. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession.
29 on the return.
Lewis, the deep back. Redmond with a man in motion.
29-yard line.
He hands it off. Pickup of about a yard on the run.
On the carry, 1-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 9 to go. Lewis, the lone setback.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Drops back. Closing in. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Third down upcoming after the incomplete pass. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Steelers ahead of the Ravens 17-3. And we'll start the fourth quarter. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Sanders, the motion man. Pressure, gets the pass off, incomplete. Fourth down now after the incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up the punt. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
Bennett, under pressure, tosses it right. This pass is incomplete. Normally, he's very sure-handed, but he couldn't find a way to bring that pass in for the completion.
He can catch just about anything that the quarterback throws in his direction. He couldn't find a way to quiet that one down and bring it in for a catch.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Lost about a yard.
36 with the carry. Loss of 2 on the play.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Zeroing. The running back gets about 3.
On the run, 3-yard gain on the play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Blocking begins to form downfield. This could be big. The 40 has room. The 30, the 20. He'll high-step his way across the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. A sensational punt return for the touchdown.
They sure put the special in special teams after that one. He's got his team going now.
Stover comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and he kicks on the extra point. So with both clubs trying to catch their breath after that return, we'll get set for another one.
Returning kicks and punts is a fielding. First, you got to get under the kick, make sure you have it secured. Then you need to quickly decide where you're going to go with it.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 22.
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 14. Pittsburgh is looking to pull away as they take over again.
Number 22 on the return.
First and 10. They line up in the I formation.
The 28-yard line. First and 10.
To carry it. Bettis wasn't able to get anything going in that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Drops back, hand it off. Breaks free. Slips the tackle. Power running there to move the sticks.
You know, the defense had him stopped short, but he did a heck of a job of busting through the tackle to get enough for the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
On the pull, they'll go with a play fake. With the throw, great throw. The 40, can't bring him down. An incredible play.
Everyone was on the same page on that pass play. It seemed like the receiver ran out of gas.
He'll get the call again. Gain of about 5.
36 with the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Give it to the halfback. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
1-yard gain on the play.
Maddox gets set, tucks it away. Lewis gets right in there and brings him down. Loss of about 1.
On the play.
So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. And it's up. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
32-yard line. First and 10.
Heath, the man in motion. pickup of about a yard in the run.
Ball carrier, 1 yard gain on the play.
Ready to get set. Hand off to the tailback. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
3 yard gain on the play.
They need 6.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
So he can't come up with it.
No receiver's perfect, so you'll even see the best ones drop a few. But the key word is a few.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Oh, this is not going to be very good. He signals for a fair catch. They'll go from the I formation.
At the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Going to the right. About a 1-yard loss.
On the run. Loss of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Pass. Incomplete. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Hand off to the tailback. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that one.
3-yard gain on the play.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Could be a good return here. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return, and that's just what he did.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
1st and 10.
Jones in motion. Gets the toss to the right. Just about 3 yards there.
The ball carrier, 3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 8. Drops back. Pressure coming with the pass. This one falls incomplete, and that pass is dropped. The throw was right there, but he couldn't make the catch.
That's another one of those deals where he was looking to run before he had the ball.
The Ravens line up in the shotgun.
On the 40-yard line.
Lewis couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. What a terrible punt. They'll spot this one where it went out. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 36. Bruner comes in motion.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Hand it off. 1 yard gain by the running back.
The ball carry. 1-yard gain on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. Bettis got the carry there and is now closing in on 100 yards rushing.
On the play.
Third and short. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Third and inches. Ball on the 46-yard line.
And he'll get the call. Baltimore calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. This one is just about in the books. It's 1st and 10. Tosses it out to the right. He can't bring it in.
Holding. On the offense.
They'll get him for holding here.
I didn't really see a hold on that one. That could be one of those phantom calls.
Hand it off. Steamrolls the defender. Keeps his feet moving. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Can't bring us down. Picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
They'll get it again. Has room. Stiff arm. Pickup of about 8. And so the offense gets one more shot to see what they can do here with the time remaining. Again, they're unable to move the ball into scoring position and are forced to punt for the 7th time in the game. Here's the kick. From the 13-yard line. He didn't get anything on that return.
Give credit to the coverage team for not letting them get anywhere.
The quarterback trying to get his team closer here on 1st down.
And it's every quarterback's dream to drive his team down and throw the touchdown that brings him back. I'll tell you, he wants nothing more than to do that right here.
Redmond gets set. Passing on 1st down. Closing in with the throw. Incomplete pass. The pass was right there, but he couldn't bring it in.
Rhythm and consistency is one of the most important keys to success when you drop back to pass a ball. But it's hard to find a rhythm and establish some consistency when you're the quarterback and your receivers are dropping passes that should be catches. You got to think they'll be going with something in the air here, conserving time while moving downfield for the score.
He just dropped that pass.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
Only one man back.
10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure. Throws it. Right in stride. Just won't go down. Flips the tackle. It's picked up. The Ravens call a timeout. That's their third and final timeout. And a kneel down here ends the game since the defense can't stop the clock. I thought he was down and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
The call on the field is overturned.
It was unclear initially why they called for a review, but now we understand the reason.
You have to give it to these officials. Their job's not easy. Sometimes they make mistakes, and most of the times they're right.
They have to get closer and get a fresh set of downs because time is running out. The Steelers line up in the quarter defense. With the throw, they'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. He'll stop the clock with the spike. Out of the gun.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Under pressure, gets the pass off, right to him. The 10. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Pittsburgh 17, Baltimore 10. A reminder to join us next week for another exciting NFL game. This has been a presentation of EA Sports. And this is Al Michaels for our entire crew saying good night. Now a look at tonight's horse trailer player of the game.